Hey guys, Ghoststore38 here. Wanted to bring you another G.I. Joe Sigma 6 video. Today we're going to be talking about the Undersea Expert and G.I. Joe Navy SEAL, or at least one of them anyway. This is Wetsuit. His real name is Brian Forrest, and he comes from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. At least as of the comics and file card or any indication to go on, and that's reading from the 80s figure. I don't know what the file cards for the Sigma 6 figure is, but I imagine some of it's pretty close to the same thing. He was released in the Soldier Class in Wave 1 of 2007, came out in February of that year, and his retail price was $9.99. So with that being out of the way, let's get started, shall we? Now, the figure's body mold, with the exception of the head sculpt, is a reuse of C Ops Duke. Now, some of the accessories are different, but other than that, the body is a reuse. Some of this is, like I said, some of this is different. The head sculpt, it's actually supposed to be part of a wetsuit. He has some orange strands of hair here. And for the unique part in this character is the dive helmet. I like his design on the feet. Again, really gets that wetsuit vibe, but then I imagine the Sea Ops Duke had the same feet. I wouldn't know. Articulation is the same. Come on. So I won't go into that. You've seen one articulation on a Sigma 6 figure, you've essentially seen them all. So I will get wetsuit out of the way and go right into his accessories. The first one, conveniently to talk about, is his spear gun, harpoon gun, whatever you want to call it. It has one port here on the back. You can attach it to either the hole here on his dive tank or on his back. He also comes with a knife, which obviously, as you can tell, has two ports on the sides here. He can also obviously hold it in his hand. Other than that, there's no real place to store it. He has two fins. The straps here can be adjusted for his feet. There's little notches on each side. You can wear these on which foot however you want. I don't really think it makes much of a difference. Of course, he has his little visual checklist. Little picture displaying it here. All the accessories. And on the back, helmet, the backpack, the hoses. Place helmet on the figure, attach pack to hose, and attach the hoses. Attach flippers to change pack into undersea vehicle. Remove pack from figure's back. Flip it in front of the figure and can place handles. Okay. Cool. Activator. Knife attaches to the barrel of the harpoon cannon. That's sweet. Some poses require hand support. Well, obviously. That's that little look there. This is his oxygen tank with dive mask. According to this, if this piece is accurate here, you would turn it around. That piece faces that way. Those would flip around. According to that, it looks like it would look like something like this. Considering the pegs are up here, considering the pegs would be up here, according to the instructions, it looks something like this. Focus camera, come on. That's the alternative mode, which I honestly kind of like it. It's actually kind of cool. But anyway, Whoops. The hoses are detachable. All of this is. That was probably to do for packaging purposes. The back piece itself, when all is put together, is top heavy for the figure. The figure gets plugged in just like so. Here's the back. Provided you can get him to some sort of standing pose, he goes there, but with everything else on, the air tanks, the helmet, which is a nice little green visor here. There's the dive light, the connector ports for the hoses. Inside here is a shade of the green plastic, which is probably, of course, lined, which is what the visor is made of on the helmet. It's a soft material. It's not hard plastic. Okay, it's semi-hard, but it's pliable a little bit. It slides all the way down on his head, so if you want to get the figure into a pose looking, you'll kind of have to mess around with it. Me, I try and kind of line it up with the visors on his eyes. I'd put them all together here, but he's top heavy and will fall over because of this. So I'm just going to kind of just leave him like so. I'm really happy I have this figure. He's a great addition to my collection and a great addition to my divers group, which right now mostly just consists of Torpedo. For the price point around $10 at the time, I would say this figure is definitely worth it. If you don't mind the fact that part of it's a repaint. I don't know what other of these accessories were available of any of the other figures at the time. So I couldn't tell you that, but just based on how his appearance is and what he comes with, I'd say he was worth it at the time. Like I said, I have no regrets buying him, and he's a great addition to the G.I. Joe team and in my collection. But until then, I will see you guys next time with another video. Like if you enjoyed this video, comment below your favorite G.I. Joe, and subscribe for more content like this, and click that bell notification and hit your settings to all. And I'll see you guys next time with another video. Until then, take care, and yo, Joe.